Oh, the burger.
Oh, we've been through this one before, haven't we? What is murder?
Favorite movie?
Sorry, that's an inside joke. Some people will get that one. My favorite murder, I love the prison stabbing montage. So it's not one murder, but seven. I'd say it takes more than one death to get me out of bed. That's going on. That was
Alright, 1, 2, 3, stand.
Yeah.
I did. And then we'll take Bravo and Ron.
You should have been nobody. Sorry. Yes.
There are so many legendary, hilarious actors on that show. Which one of them behind the scenes was the hardest to keep a straight face with when they made a joke or when they were trying to do a serious scene with them?
You know, that was every scene. How hard it is to be serious with a bunch of actors are pretty much masters on the stage in comedy. In all honesty, it was kind of a musical. Luckily, I did not sing. I'm sure we probably would have had a Breaking Bad musical spoof, but I was definitely against anything singing because we wanted followers, we wanted people to watch the show. But everybody, dark, and there was something like someone getting dissolved in acid, someone getting chopped off, a prison shanking or two. There was always comedy. There was always through all of the blood and the guts, the explosions, the pieces flying, there was always a little bit of humor on set. And Brian is hilarious, and Bob Odenkirk, he was, which played Saul Goodman, was hilarious. They really are. It's hard to cry or frown when people are making you laugh, and that was like almost every scene because even though we were a very happy show, I don't think we would have a laugh track. Yes.
What's the best piece of advice you could give to someone who has a loved one with CP?
The best piece of advice I can give someone that has a loved one with CP is always just stand by them, always be with them. Keep pushing them to be greater than what they are. And that isn't just for people with CP, and that's just not with someone with disability, but that is everyone. At the end of the day, having a disability does not make you disabled. Having a disability gives you the knowledge it gives you the knowledge that no one else will ever understand without going through it. Some of the best lessons that you will learn will be the most horrific and painful lessons of your life. That's the way this world is, and that's the way most people have to learn before they change their habits. A lot of people have to lose everything before they can be something else. And it's horrible. It sucks. No one wants to have to fight for their life. No one wants to have to fight for what they believe is right. But when you do make that fight, and you do lose everything, and you do gain it all back, you have that much more of an appreciation for what you were capable of. And at the end of the day, that doesn't go for people just with disabilities, but that is everyone. Everyone wants to have that fight for equality. And equality is a big thing. And if you have loved ones with CP, standing by them, making sure that they are doing their exercises, making sure that they are living their life to the fullest. And that's what anyone that's in this world can hope for.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, can I just ask you how you got your confidence to do something like acting, which is
puts you on the spot, in the spotlight?
I'm terrified. I'm scared. I hate public speaking. You may think that I'm good at it. This terrifies me. I'm not a big fan. Like, I will not dance in public. But if you get me on a stage, if you get me in front of a camera, I do almost anything. But I truly, like in general, I stage fright. I like butterflies, like the whole 9 yards. The confidence that I have, I don't have a clue where it comes from. I really don't. Most people don't, but the thing is, the one thing that I've decided is I'm not going to let things challenge me. I'm not going to let fear control my life. I'm not going to let people dictate and do and force me into an area that I don't want to be. And at the end of the day, that hopefully that fear that you have will fuel the fire inside of you. And if you're able to use that, and if you are able to harness what you're most afraid of, nothing can stop you. Nothing will divert you. Nothing will change who you are if you're able to take what you are and what you're scared of and what you believe in and use that to make a grander life for yourself.
So I just wanted to ask, what do you think about the similarity with like Flynn or Walter Jr.? Why do you think that like the son kind of copied in a way it's the same way as his dad with double identities?
Apples isn't far from the truth. I think that at the end of the day, people want to escape. People want to have someone that's not themselves. I think that's also why Facebook and Twitter and social media is so popular. It's because people don't want themselves vulnerable. People don't want to put themselves out there. People want to hide and put out a persona that they believe people will like and people want to see. And I think that was the Flynn, and that is the Heisenberg. And people don't realize, but Jesse had a nickname too, Blowfish. Like, people always forget, and I'm trying to remember. I think it was, the only people with nicknames were Jesse, Walt, and Jr. Right? But I think that has a lot to do with the separate entity. Because people don't want to play themselves out there. People don't want to have them be the target. And I think having Junior particularly, he did not want his name and father's name to match. He wanted to disconnect as far from who he was, and Flynn came out. Personally, I think Walt Jr. watches a lot of Trump, but I think it was smart. Yeah, see you. Hi.
We'll do you next. Don't worry.
If you could pick one scene from your entire career, like from anything you ever had to do over, which one would you pick?
I wouldn't do anything over. The animal and there's some things you'll have to regret the rest of your life. We'll just have to chalk it up to a win-win. Sure. But there's nothing I would want to redo. At the end of the day, what I did and what I am, and that's the thing is everyone should, what you do, it's out there. It's done. And you can't replace it, you can't change it, and you just have to hope for the grit your teeth and hope for the best. But at the end of the day, there's so many things that you want to change, you want to go back in time, you want to fix. And at the end of the day, everyone has these flaws, and everyone will have days where they want to go back, they want to relive that moment and change what they did. But it makes you you, it makes you who you are, and it makes you define in those scenes. And there are some times when I'll do a scene, I'm like, no, that was filmed. It's really bad. And then it actually looks really good. And I'm like, oh my god, I just look like I'm out of my mind. Like that actually, that worked? What? I can't believe this. And the most interesting things will come out of the scenes. The most interesting things come out of the time where you are freaking out the most. And there's nothing that I would change. A couple of relationships, but if it comes to work, there's nothing I would change. Yes.
Hi. Do you ever watch yourself on Netflix? And if so,
God.
how does that feel? Oh, do you ever watch yourself on Netflix? And if so, how does that feel?
I avoid my face and my voice and everything about me like being played. I really can't stand how I sound. Luckily enough, I try to ignore the speakers. It's hard. I don't like to watch myself. I don't even like looking at pictures of myself. I try to avoid it as much as possible. I feel like I have the Dorian Gray syndrome, where every time I look at a picture of myself, it steals a piece of my soul. But,
Alright, we have time for one more question. Please sit down. It's all up to you.
I get to choose. Let's see. Inspire. You know, it's a good son. Here, I'll do. I think this is gonna be funny. I want to make my mother pick out the next question. Oh, stand up. Do it. Pick it up. See, she's just lazy. Go for it. You're the last one.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
I want a girl that can take charge.
We'll see how the rest of the night goes. Yeah, of course.
Alright, you guys. So, like he said, he's willing to meet.
No, I'm sorry to the people that want to meet me. I just totally ruined that for you.